All right, how you doing today? Today we'll be taking a look at CleanMyMac X. This is a great app for cleaning up your Mac, speeding up your Mac, getting rid of old cache files, all kind of stuff, installing apps, uninstalling apps, finding all the junk in your Mac that you don't need. So this is part of, you could either get this separately, which I used to have. I had it for 2 years. And then I decided to get the Setapp version, which is the same version. It's just a subscription service to Setapp. Now the old CleanMyMac was also a subscription. You could buy the program as well, I believe. But I decided to get the subscription service of it because then you get the updates and everything. It's always up to date and that kind of stuff. But anyways, let's take a look at this. This is from the Setapp here, and there'll be links down below for this as well. They got 99% rating here out of 6,000 plus ratings, so that's pretty cool. But let's just open up the application and go over some of the stuff here. All right, so the first thing you got here is your main screen. Then on the left, you got a smart scan, you got system junk, you got mail attachments, you got your trash bin, you got malware remover, you got privacy, you got the optimization, you got maintenance, uninstallers, updaters, extensions, space lens, large and old files, in the shredder. So basically, and then there's an assistance over here as well that gives you some things here. And I've only been using this version for 7 days right now, as you can see here. And I've already got rid of, saved, I guess you could say, 162.3 gigabytes of data on my Mac. So that's very cool. 7 tasks done to improve your Mac's performance. 864,000 plus files scanned and checked. So let's go over here. Let's do the smart scan. Now this might take a while sometimes. It goes through all your files here, cleaning up, protection, speed, yada, yada, yada. So while this is doing this as well, I'll tell you about the Setapp app, or the Setapp. Basically, there's 240 apps that come with this, and it's a subscription service. And you get all 240 apps. You get to update them whenever there's updates. As long as you pay your subscription fee, you get all kinds of apps. And I'll show you some of those at the end that I like so far. I've only had a little bit, but so far I'm loving it. I got a VPN with it as well. Now I pay for a subscription to another VPN, so now I can cancel my subscription to that and just use the one I have with here. But like I said, we'll go into that a little bit later in the video. And there's all kind of really other cool stuff, apps and such. I got a MoneyWiz 2023 app for taking care of all my finances and stuff like that. And then lots of really cool apps, and hundreds I haven't even explored yet. And I'll do videos on those as well. You can check out my whole review on the Setapp app. Or I keep calling it Setapp, but it's Setapp. Anyways, I'll speed up the video here because it's going to take a little bit of time. All right, so that's still scanning. So we'll take a look at some of these other features here. This is system junk. Clean up your system to achieve maximum performance and reclaim free space. Optimize your system, removes temporary files to free up space, and smoothen your Mac's performance. Removes all kind of errors, get rid of broken items that may result in wrong application behavior. Mail attachments. I don't use Apple Mail, but this is good for all those attachments on your mail and stuff like that. It takes up space on your hard drive. Trash bin, empty all the files from your trash bin. Obviously, you can do that just after your trash, but this avoid errors and stuff like that. Malware remover. This will check for malware on your computer. Then we have privacy. Instantly remove your browsing history along with traces of your online and offline activities. Sweeps out your chat data and stuff like that. Optimization increases your Mac output by staying in control of what's running on it. Launcher agents to your apps and stuff like that. There's 48 items here. You can take a deeper dive into look at those, like login items, for example. Launch agents, heavy consumers and stuff like that. And then there's hung applications. We have maintenance, free up RAM, run maintenance scripts, flush DSS cache, a bunch of stuff here. Time machine stuff, uninstallers. So if you want to uninstall apps, Now, I'm very careful with this because it has all your applications and it has unused. Just because I haven't used it in a while Doesn't mean that I need to install it. And then you have leftovers. These are for apps you deleted from your Mac, and then there's still some files floating around from those applications. And then you have suspicious, which I don't have none in here. Then you got App Store apps, and you got Setapp Apps, and then other. Updater, this is cool because all your apps are over here. That's like right now I need to update my Mac OS, so I could do that from here. I got extensions, view for extensions, spotlight extension, blah, blah, blah. Then you got space lens. You can search all your files, see what's taking up the largest amount of space on your computer. You can just take a look at that. Let's scan here real quick. This takes, not too much of time. Look, it's going pretty quick there. And this is a great way of finding like just large files that you might forgot that are on your computer. Depending on what kind of work you do. I have like lots of videos. So my users folder has the most with almost 1 terabyte. Then you can take a deeper dive into this thing like here. My music folder, which makes sense because I do Logic Pro and stuff like that. Logic C, look at that. And then it has all the files in here. But as you can see, you can take a deep dive into all your files. And you got movies in here, documents, and you can just search really quick that way. Right now I got like 59 gigs in my download folder. And then you can check large and old files here as well. Another great way to find all those not old, but large files. Like right now I got an 8-hour video of rain that's like 23 gigs. I'm going to keep that for now. I could put that onto a different hard drive or whatever I want to do with it. I got some Logic files here that are pretty big. I'm going to keep because I use those. And then this is like kind of like the deep clean on Mac shredder, because as you might know, if you delete stuff from your Mac, or you need a different program to go find it again, because it's sometimes stuff that don't get erased from your hard drives. It's still there even though it's not on your computer. You can go find it, but this kind of eliminate or completely demolishes it and it's gone forever. Kind of more advanced stuff. But let's go back to our smart scan here. Still scanning. Let's review the details. So right now I got about user cache files, like 2 gigs, system cache files, language files. Now I deleted some of this, within the last 7 days, so it's actually smaller. Sometimes you have like random stuff. Like when I had Spotify, I had like 2 gigs of like Spotify cache, and that's just a lot of space on your hard drive that you don't need to be there, and you probably wouldn't know it was there unless you ran something like this. So it's a really quick and easy way to clean up your Mac. It also helps speed up your Mac. There we go. So now I can just run this. It's emptying, cleaning up system junk. It's going to run some maintenance scripts. It's going to flush the DNS cache, and then it's going to free up memory. And then, I got all that extra gigabytes on my computer. So we cleaned up about 3 gigs, a little over 3 gigs. Deep scan recommended. 3 tasks. We're going to see what the deep scan is. Looking for malware. Yeah, really cool program. I'd highly recommend it for anyone with a Mac. Meanwhile, while that's doing that, we'll check out Setapp here. Again, this is part of Setapp, and then you get other programs as well. Like I said, I got the VPN. Here's all the ones that I have right now. Never lose anything, copy paste, personalize your menu bar. It's Bartender. That's the little app up here where you put everything in one little thing there. Great for especially laptops where you have that camera dip thing. Boost or Boom 3D is really cool. You can boost the performance of your speakers, get louder, use EQs and stuff on here, and all kind of stuff like that. What else? The VPN. This is awesome. Very quick and easy VPN that I've been using. Connect to different countries and stuff like that, or wherever. Budget your bills and money. That's MoneyWiz. Like compress and resize images, remove objects from photos. A lot of cool photo apps. Download YouTube videos and such from not just YouTube but other places as well. Generate mockups for all devices. There's some really cool photo editing stuff in here. Extract text from visuals. This is really cool, especially if you're like watching a webinar or YouTube video or something, and people put a slide up with a lot of text. You can kind of like do a screenshot, but you're actually grabbing the text, even though it's a screenshot. You're taking a photo. you get the text off that, and then you can put that into like a Word document or a Google Doc or a text document or whatever. So really a lot of cool stuff. And again, these all come with it. Find duplicates and remove duplicates. This is a great program, especially if you have a lot of duplicate photos and stuff. This is by MacPaw as well, which makes CleanMyMac. So they sell this one separately too. But having a subscription, you get it all. And there's just, like I said, there's so many apps. There's Optimize Your Mac, there's Work, there's Creative, there's Desktop. So many apps to try out. I got a year subscription, and they have iOS apps too, so you could add on a subscription to get your iOS devices hooked up with. Not all the apps are, both platforms, but some are, and you can use both. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, just tons of stuff. I haven't even scratched the surface of testing these apps out, and really cool. And when you download them, you get your own separate folder here, Setapp. So all your apps that you have, and you can even uninstall them from the Setapp. Let's go back to Setapp here. So you can update them, you can uninstall them. Oops, I just opened it. You can search here, kind of like a Netflix app store or Netflix for apps. Open. How do we uninstall? There's got to be a way to do that on here. Oh, there we go. Uninstall. Just right click, share, uninstall, add to favorites, version history, reveal on Finder, so on and so forth. So just a ton of really cool stuff in here. In my opinion, totally worth your subscription service. Obviously, you have to see if it's something that works for you. There is a 7-day free trial, so you can test it out, see if it's something you like. There's a link in the video description below for that as well. Just tons of stuff. All right, let's check out how this is doing over here with CleanMyMac. Still looking for the malware. All right, so it says I have 2 threats here, and I'm going to review the details. I'm not sure about these. This is a mining thing that I put on here, so they could be fine. There's a disk image. I can actually get rid of the disk image, but this is FTA farm app. I'll have to look in further to this because I don't think this is malicious software, but I'll have to take a closer look at it. So anyways, that is just a really quick overview, and that's what we could do with CleanMyMac. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments below. Like I said, definitely check out the Setapp subscription service. You can get this CleanMyMac as a subscription as well, or buy it out flat on their website. I'm going to stick with the Setapp subscription because you get so many other apps with it. Useful stuff. You can check out my other video I did on that if you wish to as well. But anyways, that is all for now, and I will talk to you soon.